What's up, y'all? Shadypeach here, and in today's video we are going to be opening up the last of our prizing from our most recent set champs that we did. So as you guys know, if you watched my last couple videos, we got a lot of prizing from the first set champs. We earned ourselves a Fable booster box, plus a bunch of other stuff. If you want to see the other stuff, go watch my previous videos. But today we are going to be focusing on a booster box opening, and it's been a minute since we've done one of these. So it's just me, my wife's not filming this just because it's a little bit of a longer video and I don't want to put her through that, having to sit there and having to go through each and every card with me. So we're going to go ahead and just switch perspectives and see how we do. So here is our box. Pretty standard and straightforward. Now, one thing I don't know, as you guys know, I basically got, I think it was like most of a box of prizing plus this box. I did pull an enchanted in one of the videos that I shot, but I don't know if it's all from the same case. So there's a chance that this might be a another opportunity for an enchanted, or I've also seen it before where there's the same case, two enchanteds. So it's unknown where this box stems from in relation to the rest, so we're just gonna hope and see how we do. And then I do have set champs coming up this weekend. It'll be my last opportunity, just because I'm going to Milwaukee. I think it's the next weekend. That's crazy to me. That's insane. As of me filming this video, it's going to be a little more than 2 weeks. That's insane. So we have, for our first pack, the Queen, the other Queen, the third Queen. I'm just kidding. We have Jafar. Lots of leaders. Louis. Cusco, another leader. The Queen. Wow, what is up with this? This was never planned. Got Lawrence, Philatides, Winnie the Pooh, and Grandpappy. Lots of leadership in that pack for sure. So most of it evil. Or at least bad guy. But Cusco may be bad guy at first, but he is not bad guy, as we learn. Alright, anyway. So, I don't know if you guys have seen my video at this point of my deck profile video. I'm going to be testing it out on Saturday, the same deck, and if it does not work out, then I will probably change it on Sunday for the last set champs opportunity. And then that's really the last testing that we have before we go to... Ooh, that's pretty good. We got ourselves a foil Strength of a Raging Fire. First hit of the day. Very nice. I will take it. Yeah, that'll be our last opportunity to practice for Fable. For Milwaukee. I'm very nervous for it, but you know what? Going into the Vegas DLC, which is the only DLC I did, I went into it just wanting to have fun and do as many side events as possible, and I was pleasantly surprised to do as well as I did. So that's the outlook. Ooh, that's pretty good. We got an Aurora. Very nice. And dig a little deeper. Okay. Don't really see Pirate's Life too much. Lumiere, very nice. Family Fishing Pole. And a foil pirate. Okay, I'll put the foil Pirate's Life to the side. This is a pretty decent pack right there. So yeah, I'm just going to keep that same mindset going into this DLC. I'm going to try to do as many side events as possible. The tricky thing with this DLC is that I have to make a decision at the end of day 1 if I'm going to go to day 2. The way it's been explained to me is that some of the rounds are on day 1, and then some of the rounds are on day 2, and then they cut to top 64. So you don't know. You don't know going into it at the end of day 1 if you have a shot. I mean, you can kind of judge if you just lost all your games, then you'd be like, okay, there's no reason to go to day 2. But I don't know. We're definitely going to see how we do. Very nice. We got a Jasmine Fearless Princess, Mickey Mouse, and I'm Stuck. All right, getting some good staples. That's why I love this set so much. This set just has so much value. So, and that's why it's been hard to get boxes, because these boxes are not MSRP. This is the first set since, I think, the first chapter that boxes have gone way beyond MSRP for this long. It's crazy, just because everyone wants those iconics, and there's just so much value in this set, for sure. Because there's so little amount of sets available right now. So yeah, if I see any of you guys at DLC, whoa, that was a little weird. We got double daisies right there, Daisy Dukes. We got Rafiki, very nice. Minnie Mouse, and a Dewey. All right. See, I feel like every single pack I have like at least something that I can put to the side. Well, watch, that's gonna change right now. What's our first legendary gonna be? Hopefully not Corella. It's the one legendary we don't want to see. What legendaries do we want to see? Obviously Dumbo, Scar. Those would be the big ones. Why am I blanking on the rest? Jeez. There's Maleficent, Hades, Surfer Stitch. Those are the OGs that have been reprinted. There's Elsa. I know that. All right, what are we going to hit? What are we going to hit? We got Huey, Prince Philip, and a Tinkerbell. All right, nothing really in that pack. Of course, right when I mentioned that every pack is giving us a little bit of something. All right. Boom. They have started to tease some of the new cards for Whispers in the Well, and they've even shown us the style of art that they're going to be doing for the product line for, I think it's like Winterfell or Winter something. I don't know. It's the set after Whispers in the Well, and I'm excited for that one. I love anything snow and winter themed for sure. All right, we got Mulan, we got a Tinkerbell. Okay, 2 great supers. And a Jasmine. All right. No legendaries yet. They're teasing us. Got a lot of really good staples. But you know we want more than that. Let's see. Where's all the good stuff? Where's all the good stuff? Okay. We've got ourselves a Stitch. Powerline. Make the Potion. Tiana. Maid Marian. Winnie the Pooh. Stand Out. Oh, that's right. There's also epics. We got to be on the lookout for that. Be King Undisputed, Ursula Shell Necklace, Genie, and a Hey Hey. All right. This box looks like most of the good stuff is going to be in the middle to the end. So we've gone through pretty much all of the beginning. Not hit anything just yet. I mean, we've hit good staples. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. What's awaiting us? We got Lost in the Woods, Rapunzel, Mickey Mouse, Eeyore, just making sure we're still recording, Coconut Basket, TikTok, Camilla Madrigal, Mickey Mouse, Bobby Zimaruski, Eye to Eye, okay. Got Cusco. Ooh, my heart always skips a beat when I see an epic. I'm always just like, is that it? Now I know not to just scream whenever I see something this shiny. All right, so not only did we get an Eye to Eye, but we also got an epic Elsa. So our first epic, hopefully we can get a couple more. But we're looking for legendaries and better. Looking for a little bit more. All right. Let's see. Had a little bit of a slow period. Let's see if we can change that. All right, next up we got Stitch, Moana, Branya, Prince Naveen, Aurora, Rose Lantern, Dewey, Elsa, Roxanne, Jafar. There we go. I actually forgot about this card. Completely forgot about this card. We got Circle Alive. I think I've only ever seen this or pulled this once. I don't think I have too many copies of this. Circle of Life. Play a character from discard for free. No one plays this card, but I think it's a stunning, beautiful card. And a Sven. All right, that's different. I'd rather get this than the Surfer Stitch, to be honest with you, because I feel like there's potential with this in the future. Not that there isn't with Stitch, but I don't know. Something new. Something new and creative. All right. So we hit our first legendary. Not the worst, but definitely nothing that's playable yet. All right. Next up, we've got Pluto, Moana, Improvise, Benja, Louie, Belle. We got Cinderella, Hey Hey. We got Montanue, Beast, Mama Odie, and You Can Fly. This card looks strikingly like Second Star to the Right. Like, it's almost the exact same artwork, except very clearly it's a Ruby card that does something completely different. But they're just flying around, trying to get to Neverland. All right. Okay. What do we got next? We've got Heal What Has Been Hurt, Max Goof, Hidden Cove, Beast's Mirror, Mufasa, Casa Madrigal, World's Greatest Criminal Mind, Mother Knows Best, the Mob Song, got Nala, okay, totally forgot about this card. There we go. Okay, now we're getting some very useful legendary action. We got John Silver, extremely annoying card in green-blue, as I'm sure all of you know. Hey, we got a double legendary pack. Okay, that makes sense, because we haven't hit one in a hot minute. So we got Robin Hood and John Silver. Foil Robin Hood, for that matter. I honestly wish it was the other way around, because Robin Hood isn't really played. I think he's an amazing card. I don't really see why. Well, it's because there's no shift target. That's why. Once they make like a viable shift target for Robin Hood, I think he will jump up in value. He's an amazing card for sure. All right, let's put Nala over there. Okay, so we've gotten 3 legendaries, one of them foil. So technically, the bare minimum for the amount of legendaries that we've hit in the past has been met, but there's still a lot of packs left. So I'm willing to bet there's at least 2 legendaries and maybe an epic left waiting for us. So let's see. Or maybe more. Maybe more. All right, next up we got Pluto, Gaston, Tinkerbell, Prince Naveen, One Jump Ahead, I'm Stuck, Aurora, Queen of Hearts, Li Shang, we got Robin Hood, Ariel, and Lost in the Woods. I will put this Robin Hood to the side because sometimes I see it in Blue Steel and even in some Blurple decks from time to time. I used it for a hot minute in Blurple and then I took that bad boy out. Just kills a genie instantly and lets you draw a card. So I don't think it's a bad card by any means. It's just a little slow for Blurple, I think. Okay. Or expensive is what I should say. All right. Next up we got Pluto, Max Goof, Donald Duck, Tinkerbell, Hans, Dolores Madrigal. We got Queen of Hearts, Judy Hopps, Maui's Place of Exile, Moana, Anna, and a Benja. Alright, nothing really in that one. Let's see. Is there a Dumbo perhaps taking a slumber somewhere in this box? Dumbo lurks in the shadows. Let's see. We've got Lost in the Woods, Rapunzel, Enchantress, Fire the Cannons, Flounder, Cusco. We got Sven, Sisu, Smash, One Last Hope. That's pretty good. Okay. We got the number 2 legendary in the set. We've got Scar, Finally King. That's pretty good. And an epic in the same pack. Not too bad. It's not really the most expensive epic, but it's still an epic nonetheless. And honestly, I don't think this card has the worst effect. It is item removal, which people aren't really utilizing too much of. Okay, so far we got 4 legendaries, 1 of them foil, and 2 epics. That's a pretty decent box. It's decent. It's not good, not bad, but not amazing either. It's decent. I've definitely had worse. Obviously, we've had better as well. So I think we have 9, 2, 4, 6, 7. If you include this one, I think it's 9 packs left. So still a fair amount of stuff left. Let's see. Looks like most of the goodies were hiding in the middle, but maybe there's something hiding in the back. Now we're getting a lot of Plutos to get started with. We've got Queen of Hearts, Make the Potion, Eeyore, Anna, Timothy Q. Mouse, 4 Dozen Eggs, Signed Contract, Little John, White Rabbit's Pocket Watch, Minnie Mouse, and a Maui. Alright. Guys, who would win in a fight? Maui or Monstro? As they can only be whales, by the way. Maui can't switch to different forms, so it's just the whale forms. Monstro is definitely more terrifying, but I'm sure Maui's like super strong. I don't know. All right. Next up, we've got Atlantica, Raya, Pegasus, Prince Naveen, Develop Your Brain, Elsa. We got Nani, Mama Odie, Maui's Place of Exile, Powerline, Peter Pan's Shadow, and a Beast. Okay, I will be putting this power line to the side because I sometimes see it in red purple here and there. It is a rare, so okay. What lies within? What do we got going on? Okay. Next up, Atlantica, Agrabah, Pegasus, Mickey Mouse, Maid Marian, Casa Madrigal, Donald Duck, Last Ditch Effort, the Mob Song, Genie, okay, pretty good card. There we go, okay, there was another legendary lying in wait. We got Maleficent and a Mickey Mouse. Okay, that's a lot better. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendaries and 2 epics. That's solid. That's solid. I mean, Maleficent, not really being used other than red purple, and now you can get the set champ version, so she's not quite as sought after as she used to be. So, but still, it is a technically playable legendary. Alright. What's next? This is a solid box now, but I wouldn't mind being a little greedy and hoping for a little bit more. Alright, we got one jump ahead. Louisa Madrigal, Belle, Ursula. We got Olaf, Captain Hook, Dinner Bell, and ooh, foil Ursula Voice Stealer. I might be putting that in my deck because I think mine are non-foil. That's pretty good. I will take it. Okay. Alright, what awaits us? What awaits us? Next up, we've got Ursula, Agrabah, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Coconut Basket, Poor Unfortunate Souls, Medallion Waits, Bruno's Return, Wildcat, got Max Goof, great card, the Queen, and Casa Madrigal. Alright, Max Goof, very much used in, what do you call it, Green Steel. So I will be putting him to the side for sure. I would say out of the Powerline Enchanteds, I probably would want Max Goof the most. Like, Eye to Eye would be cool, and so would Powerline himself, but I think I would prefer Max Goof. I just also like the color green, so I think he rocks it really well. Okay. What do we got? We've got the Queen, Mulan, Enchantress, Prince Eric, Jasmine, TikTok, Olaf, got Card Soldiers, Dewey, Strength of a Raging Fire, very nice, Shere Khan, and a Raya. Alright, we're getting down to the final 3 packs. Alright, let's go ahead and take Corella out of the equation, and then we'll see. I don't know, I feel like there's one more big surprise. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. Maybe like one more epic would be pretty cool. Alright, we've got Ursula, Rapunzel, Donald Duck, Beast's Mirror, Coconut Basket, Cusco, Last Ditch Effort, Judy Hopps, Lawrence, got Alice, Captain Hook, and Louisa Madrigal. Okay, nothing in that one. What are we feeling, fam? Mickey Mouse or Eye to Eye? Let's go ahead and take out Mickey Mouse, and then we'll go to Eye to Eye last. Alright. So honestly, that's a toss-up. I usually like Mickey Mouse for last, I think, but Eye to Eye just seems like such the poster child for this set, for sure. Even though the iconic is Mickey Mouse, so maybe that's not true. Alright, we've got Aladdin, Benja, Aurora, TikTok, Camilo Madrigal, Aurelian Gyro Sensor. Why did they have to bring that card back? It's so hard to say. LeFou, Lantern, got Alice, and a Tiana. Okay. Last pack, guys. I mean, that's probably it. Like, this was a pretty solid box, but let's see. Let's see. You never know. Last pack magic. Let's see if we can hit something amazing. All right. There's a Dumbo in here. Oh my gosh, that would be such a great lineup. Okay. Okay. We've got Mulan, Queen of Hearts, Make the Potion, Hercules, Cruella de Vil, I'm Stuck, Card Soldiers, Julieta Madrigal, Hercules, got Curse Merfolk, okay, pretty good. Shenzi, and final card of the day, a Stitch. Okay, well, at least there was a Cursed Merfolk lying in wait in that last pack. So no Enchanted today, unfortunately, but that's okay. So I'm going to guess that my theory was correct, that the cards that I opened for the rest of the prizing was part of the same case. That's probably why we hit the Enchanted already for that case. But I don't know. Could be, could not be. Oh, this doesn't go here. So in terms of epic and legendaries, there is our lineup. And then in terms of just nice staples, got a lot. This is a very heavy pile of staples. So not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Pretty good, pretty good. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I will let you guys know how the rest of my set champs do. And then, of course, we'll probably do a little bit of content leading up to Milwaukee. Well, I'm super nervous and excited, so we'll see how that goes. But until then, I will catch you guys in the next one.